Oh my god. We've played 7 games. We've spun into 1,800 TV chaos. 1,800. So we really might see them die right now. Okay, this is game number 7. Game number 8 on the Wood Elves. And we've spun into... Jesus, it's even an incredible record. This is someone's ult, isn't it, if it's got level 15 coach. They haven't got any tackle. It's my one saving grace, but they've got Pom and Claw to take out the tree. This is going to be brutal. If they've got that good a record, then they're good, because Chaos are not easy to start either. So, yeah, we're in trouble. I don't actually know what to do. Eldrill's definitely an option, but I'm almost tempted by the second Apo. Probably should just take Eldrill. Eldrill and a babe, I think. Although, what are we saving for? We're saving for a catcher right now. This is brutal. I mean, definitely like a Merc and an extra Apo instead of Eldrill would not be silly. It's a real option you could consider. This is brutal. This is a horrible spin. All right, guys, this might be the end of the Wood Elf team. We'll see. Is this circle? I've heard of circle. Oh, the bot is none. Okay, let me fix that. Yeah, so he's on to 72% coach. A 72% coach who is up like 400 to be honest. This is terrible. It's kind of amazing they've got to 1800 TV with 0 tackle. But still, this is bad.
I'm just a CCL griefer, hellboy like you.
Okay, so I think this is one of few teams we don't put the tree on the line against. We should do the boat against this team. Not mess around. Because I've got players I need to protect. Tree's coming off the line because it's too easy to claw. Might get clawed anyway, but tempted to leave the catcher off, but it's just if we do turn over, you really want it on the pitch, don't you? What a ridiculous spin this is. They actually don't have sure hands. Oh, they do have sure hands. And dodge. So we don't have tackle on our team either. There's no tackle on the pitch at all. Might as well swap you in for one of these, hey? And Sofiana has the most SVP, so she is saved. I am not looking forward to this game. I've spun into a team that's 400 TV bigger than me after 7 games, and they are coached by a really good coach as well. This is horrible. I mean, we could concede it if it goes horribly enough. We'll see what happens. I know there's not 17 concedes this season, but there would come a point. I know when someone says fine in capitals is not in fact fine. It doesn't matter. They're only pixels. That's a nice start. Oh, wow. That's a really interesting start. The thing is, it's going to be hard to actually get underneath it. Except for like following in, for instance, the strength 4 war dancer, which you don't particularly want to do. Because, like, that's the obvious bits, right? You blitz it with your strength 4, and you can move it. But then do you try and get someone underneath it? Like, you can follow up with the same player who does a blitz, but then they're just going to get all the hits. Okay, I think we don't reroll that. So any benefit to basing here on the outside? Like, we could put him there. And it won't affect these blocks, but you'll have to commit like 3 players hitting that one, which you probably don't want to do. You might just block away from it. I think it's not worth it. Okay, definitely not their favourite spot for it to stay. Yeah, nice bits, Tree. Where'd you get it? Yeah. Oh man, 3 dice block without block though. Yeah, it was a disappointing blitz. That's for sure. But is it still not super comfortable for them? They would have much preferred that to go for a touchback, I guess. They've got work to do now without a reroll. They have got sure hands to the pickup, sadly. We're getting a claw block in here. Not even a double skull. It's going to be a tempting bad fireball on this turn. Okay, so they're going to claw up on the tree because they've kept the claw blitzer, the claw bomb blitzer free, so that's the plan for sure. And they are going to get it. And it is dead, and I think I have to let that go. I'm sorry, good go, Merton. Too much value on the pitch to spend the Apo on turn 1. Can replace the tree, hasn't got any skills. Boo.
I choose violence.
There are rowdy plays scarfed as ball, but I think they're the wrong one because we don't have any tackle on the team, and they have got sure hands. So I think that I think we need to keep the wizard for a good lightning bolt rather than for a fireball, because we really need the wizard to get the ball carried down when it happens. Unfortunately. So what are we doing? God, this is such a strong team. The guard in there, the guard get killed. Everything is just, who do you want to get killed? I don't know why I brought the second one in there. Didn't actually need it, did I? I think it's fine. Okay, that's nice. Get in. We're going to play cowardly defense. Because we've got a long game ahead. We will not be able to replace that tree for a while unless they concede, because we did spend from our bank to get the babe for this game. This killer is our problem, because that will just keep murdering us until we deal with it, which is going to be hard to do. Insta-palm. At least now their claw is fully wasted. Like, now the tree's gone, there is literally no player that the claw is affecting. So that is 1, 2, 3 players on the pitch with claw that doesn't impact the game. Exactly, they're only 1740 TV. Unfortunately, we've gone down TV by 120. Rip us. They've got 2 on the bench as well, so they can foul if they want to. In fact, that might be my next blitz. Just go after that dirty player. We have, by going so hard in the cowardly way, we have got ourselves well behind the play here, which is not great. Oh man, I love that just to be dead. Still, nice stun. A nice stun. Let's keep the Rick Reckless mindset. Stuns are always a nice stun. It's not unhittable, you can come around and do it, but it is commitment. Yeah, I know, spelling mistakes. I'm trying to sell a positive story here when there isn't that much positive story. I pretty much sacrificed this one. I'm kind of hoping they'll blitz that one rather than blitzing something else. I'm very aware that this is not a good situation, but I'm going to try and tell a positive story. That tree ever get to turn 2? We've not had good luck with keeping trees live this season. We really haven't. War dances and trees have dropped like flies. Okay, blitzing backwards. Getting us. Injuring us. Could we have some KOs since you spent money on the bait, please? Everything just straight to Kaz. I think he actually wants to pile on here because now that piece is going to get blitzed. You actually can't protect it because I just blitzed from that side. It's so tempting to reroll this, but I shouldn't. Plus, didn't have some great mulch for the forest after this game. True. Yeah, coming after Eldra, I did wonder if I'd hung that out a bit too much. Just a push. No greed reroll. This is where I wish this is going to sound so greedy because it is so greedy. But this is where I wish that instead of strength, I had an agility player. Because if you have an agility player, then the wizard, like every turn, looks good. You're like, I could just bolt it and do IG5 stuff. But this might have to be a turn we consider the play on the ball. Especially with Eldra still up. Because it's only going to get harder to protect everyone. If we bolt it, we're going to have a chance to clear any of those corners. If it scatters that way, it's a really bad scatter, isn't it? Maybe it's not quite time yet. Get a few more players around first. That was a bit of a stupid positioning, but it worked out because we got the power. Cannot protect everyone this turn. That's nice. I know I've left this one base, but in many ways, keeping that dirty player based and it's not got blocked for the 1 dice is not my least hated situation. I'm facing a Wood Elf team with Edge 5 and Edge 6 tomorrow. I'm not looking forward to it. Ugh. Lineman not war dances. Have they got dodge? It's still pretty bad. But yeah, at least not war dances. Small mercies. Another Kaz. Called it. Like, literally not 1 KO. We've got the babe, like, but all Kaz. So we're down to 9 already. 8 for the drive, but capped at 9. I'm not looking forward to the next line of scrimmage because, like, who even goes in the line if we score? If we score in this game, who goes in the line? Because we've just lost 3 players who could go on the line. That's annoying because he probably wouldn't have rerolled that, but actually he'll be able to get it into a useful position now. It's an interesting position. Is this the bolt turn? Because we can punch through here, and we'll have Eldril, and we'll have the blitz. Scatter this way is still bad. Scatter here is very doable. Or roll a 1. And all of our inducements in a game where we are desperately behind just disappear. That's so bad. That's honestly so bad. Can't express how bad that is. It's not getting better. What a horrible turn of dice. Rolled a 1 on the wizard, a 1 on the hypno, and a 1 on the GFI. And we had to reroll for the knockdown on the killer, which didn't break armor with Mighty Blow. All bad, in every direction. All of our inducements are going to be wasted because the wizard's done nothing. Eldril can now get punched, and that's then we're just playing up TV by 400 with no inducements. Oh well, Blood Bowl's a jerk sometimes. And we're not getting any value for the babe because there's not been a single KO, only casualties. Bit of a dicing, which is rough when you're already playing someone whose team is like just far better than yours, even with 2 strengthful war dancers. When you're down 400 TV, you're down to 400 TV. Of course. Why would it not? This might be concede time. Didn't die at least. Yeah, it's the foul's still coming, isn't it? That's just such shit dice. Like, for that whole turn, like, there were plenty of things that could have happened for us there, and literally none of them. And the consequence is just, like, total annihilation. Oh well. I'm going to concede out of this game in a sec, but I'm going to make one play on the ball first. Needs a pow. Does get a pow. And a terrible scatter. Yeah, I'm just going to try it, and if it fails, concede. Okay, maybe not. Maybe we're not done quite yet. It's not going to be much of a team for the second half, but we can score here. Maybe we can steal a draw. That was a pretty gross turn. That was a pretty gross turn. I mean, I don't think it matters because, like, even if we score here, I think we'll still lose 2-1 in the second half, even on our drive. But, I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. We spun 400 TV down, Rick, and our wizard failed. So, and we're playing Sergal, who's like a 72% coach. So it's been pretty shit. But if we can somehow score here, maybe we can get a draw. Nil-nil won't cut it. We absolutely have to score here to have any shot of not losing this game, I think. It's Seagull, not... Oh, it's Seagull, not Sergal. It says Sergal right here. They've got an 18-2-2 record with Chaos. It's definitely an alt. I'm sorry, that's not a stranger. You don't get an 18-2-2 record with Chaos unless you're good at this game. And it's definitely not a random. Okay, so it's got to be dodge here and blitz, I think. Is there anything to do first? I don't think so. Good. Try to get out of here and then Eldril. Thing is, if I go this way, you're going to blitz me. Go this way, it's harder dodges, but I might get away from you. So I'm going to take the harder dodges and probably fail them. I don't know, the fowler's up here. Maybe I'll go this way. Would have made the harder dodges. Don't think that makes any difference, to be honest, but we've done it. I can't believe we're scoring. I mean, things in that front have gone our way, but in every other front have not gone our way. Hey, Hancock, how are you? Thanks. Oh, you raided. Thanks for the raid. I missed that. And yeah, that's the raid. Yeah. How was your stream? Bye bye, Eldro. Nice knowing you. Yep, that'll work. Piling on. No, we do get Eldra for the second half, unless you foul it, which you can't with the data player. All right, so we're going to get 1-0 somehow. And we've got like 4 players or something. All-time #1 health coach. Wow. Good job, Talk. Talk to the bloody rescue. Talk saved that drive. Single-handedly, basically. Not just sacking the ball, but then doing the 5+ dodge, 5+ pickup. Without even using a reroll, just being like, yeah, see you later. How many players do we actually have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Got 7 players. We could just do a 1-turn. Although they're setting up quite well to make that not super easy. But we do have a player who can 1-turn quite well. Or do we Daka? What I like about the Daka is that even if it stuffs up, hopefully we can burn some time before it becomes 1-1. The 1-turn is not easy here because they've positioned to make it hard. I think we're going to Daka. Daka, Daka, here we go again. Thank goodness. That would have been a very bad snake. Can hit Eldril there on the double GFI. Oh, it's not the right scatter. Shit. That was stupid. Oh dear. Will we get max punish for that? I can't reach it with the sure hands, but they can get a player on that ball. Talk. You were doing so well for us. You picked up on the 5+ before. What's this? What's this? Not picking up on a 2+. I probably should have rerolled that. It's just like this half's going to be long and hard. Like I was like, need those rerolls. But yeah, and with hindsight now, looking very much like I should have rerolled that. If it scatters forward, it's fine. If it scatters to the side, we might even catch it. But that scatter is not good. This is another rope attempt just like the first half. Yeah, I wish. So we have the option to try and clear this completely, right? Because we could use Eldril to hypnogaze, and then we could blitz this one. It just leaves a lot of players in not great spots. Whereas if we're aggressive, we could try a 3+ pickup and bring the ball to one side, maybe. Good. I need you to make this talk. I need you to do it. Good. Okay, just 6 more turns of surviving. Don't know how we're going to do it. Still ends up using the reroll on the pickup anyway, right? We thought we were being clever, don't use the reroll on the pickup, ended up using it anyway. Yeah, that's nice bits for them. Okay. No, break is very nice for us. This is already a pickle. Maybe we hypnotize this one. Means we can dodge out. Not good. Not good at all. Do the 3+ dodge, or we can do a 2+ dodge and then do the 1 in 9 risk. I think we just got to do the rowdy play again. Like, I think if we go for the safe play, we're going to lose slowly anyway. At least with the rowdy play, we'd get some real gains from it. Hit that one. You have to come in front like there. Not good. Not good at all. Last reroll already. Oh dear. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. We still got the ball for now, but 2 rerolls already after 3 turns gone. It's not great. Eldril has not been great. Eldril, I think, has made 1 out of 3 hypnogazes. Our wizard also failed. Our inducements overall have done very, very little. Which is a difficulty when you're playing a team that's this much bigger than yours. Wants to pile on, does pile on. Okay. Giraffe is our first KO, so at least she's not dead. Small mercies. Really don't know what I'm doing this next turn. This all looks bad. It's got to come through here, hasn't it? We blitz this one. We dodge that one. We see if we can make some sort of sideline cage or something. That's definitely not the roll we needed to start things off. But it's what we got. That just creates more dodges for everyone. Continuing to not be good. Okay. Everything's scary now. Because we've got to do 2 2+s to get the back of the screen there. Guess it should be you. Okay, that is good. Can get to us around the back. But I wonder if this is next, just to try and base you up. Because that strength 4 is the biggest threat to the ball. Nicely done, Eldril. Hypno, because why not? Always hypno. No reason not to. It doesn't do anything. I really don't know if we dodge this one. I think it's better off stopping the strength 5 from just running up and hitting us. Because I really don't want to use that last reroll. Would have loved this to be a tiny bit further forward, because of course that's only 1 square from being in scoring range. So if we could have got that 1 square further forward, we could have even looked to score next turn. Maybe it was a mistake not pushing the dice to try and get there. But it's a pretty easy blitz target. Yeah, that's what they're going for. I assume. Eldril sideliner heads to the sideline. It's going to be full Tato next turn. It's going to be the only option left to us. Because there aren't players left. Oh, that's if we don't just get sacked here. They did make the dodge, fair enough. Didn't immediately get us. Do get us with the reroll. Okay, yeah. Well, that is that, isn't it? Scratches the catcher. Didn't scratch the catcher. Scratched exactly where they want it. I was just beginning to think, well, at least we can get a draw from here, but this greatly increases their chance of winning if they want to. Unfortunately. Yeah, there's no way we get that ball back now. So that's off the table. We need to try to get you safe. See if they go for the win. Like, that at least makes it scary of them to go for the win if that's still alive, because we can always one turn. I think they might take the draw now. We'll see. We'll see. But going for the win carries risk for them. And you know what? If they go for the draw now, I'll take it for how the game was going in the first half. And for like how obnoxious this spin is. This is such a brutal spin. I think we got a draw. I don't think they're going to... Well, they didn't push for the score that turn, which means the best they're giving themselves is 2 turns to score in defence. Given we've got a good one turn, I wouldn't push for the win here if I was them. I would take the draw. So I'll take a draw. I'm not going to feel bad about a draw here. I think a draw against a coach this good with the situation we had after a few turns, I'll take it. I did think for a second there we might be able to find a win. Like if that dodge fails on this, obviously, like maybe we should have done those 2 dodges to screen it off from the back, but with only 1 reroll, I don't know. Okay. So the good news is both ward answers are safe and not dead. And they're going to hunt or catch him. Is the bad news. Other good news is I think we won't be able to spin into this team next game. Because we've lost a bunch of TV. I don't think we can run away from this. Maybe we'll over here. We're running towards other players, but at least it's away from the pommer and away from the dirty player. The dancers are not dead, Adel. One is MNG'd. The other one, I think, is just badly hurt. MNG, and yeah, just badly hurt. Next game's going to be pretty brutal. We're going to have no tree next game and down a war dancer. Yeah, I have some regret now about like whether screening that play from the back. I could have screened that hit on the ball. It's just that I had no rerolls, and I felt like it was better to make them roll the dice. But maybe that was the wrong call. And they found a stretch player, not this turn. I mean, we've definitely got the draw now because they're not going to score on turn 15, are they? So, hey, good job, Captain Defiance, tanking that foul. I guess we go and hit this one. Oh, well, that worked out badly. Can't promise if it's our own skull. Big brain plays. They didn't chat, so I say thanks to the game. Randomly do that as a one dice when you have a heap of players around is a flex. Now the dodgy player comes in for the foul. Is an injury. How bad is it? Badly hurt. We're fine. I think, all things considered, given I was considering conceding in the first half, I'll take this outcome of a 1-1 draw and an MNG. It's not just kill team stable. It's like this was a 20 game old team that was 400 TV bigger than us. Like our game was on game 8. Like I think that's one of the things that really bugs me about the TV Plus system. I just don't think teams on games 1 to 10 should be facing teams that play 20 games. It's just silly. Like it's not like you get really unfair matchups that way. There's a bad winnings roll as well. So we're not going to have a tree for a while. What is left of our team? I mean, only one thing died, which was the tree. We're going to spin off very low TV for a game. You know, the team's still in decent shape. That was game number 8 of the Wood Elf run. The record is... This is poor, I think, for a starting Wood Elf record. I really like to get to 10 games with only 1 or 2 not wins on the record if you're pushing for Chalice. However, you know, we've spun into Thomas T and Sergal the last 2 games, and we got draws against them both in sort of situations with adversity, I thought. So you can only play the games you've got. You can't control the spin.